Hello, we are back for a new video, back on Lost Island, and today we are going to be showing off my top 10 best metal location. I've done a lot of scouting around the map. Let's get straight into the video. I've got my GPS at the ready. First location is going to be 31.3 latitude, 66.1 longitude. So where we are on the map, we are at the base of the volcanoes, right next to Red Obelisk. And you will see there's a lot of metal down here. 3 clusters of 3, and when you head into this cave, which is where the Wyvern spawn, there's a lot more metal down here. Obviously I've picked this location because it's not too far into the Wyvern nest that it's actually dangerous, really. As you can see, there's not really much around. There's a lot of metal nodes around here. This is going to be the next metal location. This is quite a good one. This is a very large metal spawn. 67.7 latitude, 31.7 longitude. This is the location on the map. Top of a mountain, pretty easy to find. So you got a load of metal down there. If you just go this way, you'll see there's 3 nodes down there. More nodes down here, quite a few there. Go back up to the top where we just were. If you go this way towards more of the top of the mountain, there's more down there, and a load more down there. There's probably more scattered around the edges, but those are the main spots on top of the mountain. So let's move on to the next location. Next metal location is pretty difficult because it is in the Wyvern Trench, but there is some good clusters in here. This is where we are on the map for this one. GPS coordinates, these are a bit spaced out, but it might be worth coming to if you are feeling pretty risky, but it's pretty dangerous to come here. It's not really the best. If you just move through the Wyvern Trench, there's some more metal down there. 27.0, 60.0 for that one. Map's having real trouble rendering in, isn't it? Oh my days. That's where we are on the map. 27.0, 60.0. And if we go on further through, you want to go up to this archway up here, and there's a crap ton up there as well. 28.7, 60.0. Map location as well. Let's move on to the next metal location, shall we? This is quite a large area, so I'm going to show you the run I like to take on it. 86.4 latitude, 62.5 longitude is the location. Here's the map spot, what the area looks like, and that's where I like to start. Hit these 3 here. There's 2 here. If you go down here, 2 more rocks there. Another rock there. Come up to the top here, and there's a cluster of like 8 to 10 maybe. There's a couple of gold ones too there, and go down here, you'll get some more gold cheeky nodes. Follow it around the edge of the desert, and if you make your way up here, there's more metal here, more metal there. So it is quite a large area, but it's quite a nice run if you live near the scorched earth. You can get a decent amount of metal from this run. Let's move on to the next metal location, shall we? Next metal spawn location is 89.2 latitude, 67.5 longitude. So where we're on the map, we're at the map border here. And this is a really nice location for a big cluster of metal if you're interested in not really travelling much once you start farming, but there's a good selection of nodes here. As you can see, there is a lot of it. Definitely worth coming to if you want a nice selection of nodes that are all clustered together. That's going to be that location. We're going to move on to the next, which is literally just at the top of this mountain over here. Here is the next metal location. Area on the map, pretty close to where we just were. We're at 87.1 latitude, 69.8 longitude. So, top of this mountain, so it's easy to find. If you work your way slightly down the path, you'll see there's some more metal scattered around the edges. So it's worth gathering some of that too. And if you just go back down to here, on the edge of the mountain over here, you'll see there's loads down here. scattered around, but there's some gold ones in there as well. Keep following the edge of the mountain around, you'll find some more down there as well. Bit spread out, but it's still quite a good location to come if you're just interested in focus on one mountain. You could also go to the one I just showed previously to this, because it is pretty close. Definitely get a decent amount of metal doing both locations. So let's move on to the next location, shall we? So this is going to be the next metal location, 59.8 latitude, 27.0 longitude. It's the location on the map. Quite high up on the mountain, at the base of this mountain. Not really the base, but you know, at the base of the base, pretty much. But we're starting with this, because this is probably the way you'd run it to get it all. So you want to go here, straight up, keep following up the mountain. There's loads of gold nodes here. There's a few more there, and up here there is the mother lode. Just to top it off, you gotta love it. So that is going to be that location as well. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? Here is the next location. This is probably one of the stronger mountains to come for a metal run. This is a great spot. This is where we are on the map. And GPS coordinates 59.9, 60.2. This is top of the mountain. Right here, I'll show you which way we can go to farm this metal. As you can see, it's down there. Thank you, supply drop, for getting in my way. Love that. Loads of metal down there. Loads of metal down here. If you go down around here, you'll see there's a load more metal there. More metal in the crack there. More metal on the side of the cliff here. More metal on the side of the mountain here, sorry. And yeah, it's everywhere. More metal scattered around the edges here as well. You can definitely get a lot of metal from this location. It's not too spread out either. It is all on top of the mountain, basically just a bit scattered around. So let's move on to the next location. Next metal location is going to be at 88.6, 79.2. We've got 4 nodes there. Go up here, there's 4 more there. Over to the right, we got more and more up here. And if you just look down from here, there's a big cluster in there. And then go this way. We'll find some randomly scattered rocks, but there is a nice little ending over here. There's some nice gold rocks, and yeah, pretty good spot, but all spread out. It's not as good as the next one, I'll tell you that. This one's a mother lode. Let's get into it. Probably the best metal location in the game. This is it, 85.2 latitude, 77.0 longitude. This is where we are on the map. Surrounded by canyons. There is metal everywhere. You kind of probably lose track of where you've been and where you haven't. But there's a massive cluster of rocks here. And if you just rise up to the top, you'll see there's massive clusters everywhere on top of here. All the way over this top bit, there is metal everywhere, pretty much. Not there. Yeah, there's more there, more there, more there, more there. It's everywhere. And here's where we ended up. Of course, it started raining, but you can go right of these last few nodes here and down here, and you will see there's more metal down here. It is basically everywhere, you see. Gotta love Scorched Earth for its resources. So that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully it was helpful to you all. Do feel free to check out the channel if you did enjoy it, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, goodbye.